The Tar Baby by Uncle Remus. One day, Brer Fox and Brer Bear was sitting around in the woods talking about the way Brer Rabbit was always cutting up capers and acting so fresh. "Brer Rabbit's getting too sassy," says Brer Fox. "Brer Rabbit's getting too bossy," says Brer Bear. "Brer Rabbit don't mind his own business," says Brer Fox. "Brer Rabbit talk too biggity," say Brer Bear. "I don't like the way Brer Rabbit go prancing lippity-clippity down the road," say Brer Bear. "Someday I'm going to catch Brer Rabbit and pull out all his mustaches." "Plip, plop," says Brer Fox. "Someday I'm going to catch Brer Rabbit and knock his head clean off." "Blim, blam," says Brer Bear. Right then, Brer Fox get a powerful big idea. "I'm going to catch Brer Rabbit now," he say. Well, sir, Brer Fox went straight to work. First, he got some tar. Then, he make it into a shape, sort of like a baby, with arms and legs, and a stomach, and a head. "Now," he say, "we're going to make this tar baby look real." With that, he pulls some hairs, blip, blip, right out of Brer Bear's back, and stick 'em on the tar baby's head. He snatch off Brer Bear's green hat and his own yeller coat, and he put 'em on the tar baby. "Come now, Brer Bear," he say, "help me carry this tar baby to the big road where Brer Rabbit's sure to come hopping along." They took the tar baby and they sort him down under a tree and a side of the road, sort of like he mighty had been resting. Then Brer Fox and Brer Bear lay down in the bushes to wait for Brer Rabbit. They didn't have to wait too long. Pretty soon they heard a whistling and a humming, and along come Brer Rabbit, prancing, lippity-clippity, sassy as a mockingbird. All 'twance he spied a tar baby. "Howdy," sing out Brer Rabbit. The tar baby, he say nuttin'. And Brer Fox and Brer Bear, they lay low in the bushes and they say nuttin'. Brer Rabbit wait for the tar baby to answer. Then he say, louder than before, "What the matter with you? I said howdy do. Is you deaf? If you is, I can holler louder." The tar baby, he say nuttin'. And Brer Fox and Brer Bear, they lay low. Then Brer Rabbit holler at the tar baby loud as he can. "Where's your politeness? Ain't you going to say howdy like respectable folks say when they meet up on the road?" The tar baby, he said nuttin'. And Brer Fox and Brer Bear, they lay low. Now Brer Rabbit sort of mad. He clenched his fist and walked right up close to the tar baby. "If you don't say howdy to me this time, I count to 3, I'm going to blip you in the nose." Brer Rabbit start counting. 1, 2, but the tar baby, he say nuttin'. And Brer Fox and Brer Bear, they just winked their eyes and grinned. 3, yelled Brer Rabbit. Now he mighty mad. He draw back his fist and blip! He hit the tar baby smack in the nose. But Brer Rabbit's fist stuck in the tar. He can't pull it loose. Now Brer Rabbit terrible mad. "Let's go with my fist," he holler. With that, he draw back his other fist, and blip! Again he hit the tar baby smack in the nose. But this fist done stuck in the tar too. He can't pull it loose. The tar baby, he say nuttin'. And Brer Fox and Brer Bear, they sort of chuckle in their stomachs. If you don't let go of my fist, hollered Brer Rabbit, I'm going to kick your teeth right out of your mouth. Well, sir, Brer Rabbit kicked. First he pulled back one behind foot, and pow! He hit the tar baby in the jaw. But Brer Rabbit's behind foot stuck in the tar too. Then pow! He hit the tar baby with the other behind foot. This foot stuck in the tar too. If you don't let go of my behind foot, squalled out Brer Rabbit, I'm going to butt you with my head till you ain't got no breath left in your body. Brer Rabbit butted, but his head stuck in the tar. Now, Brer Rabbit's two fists, his two behind foots, and his head was all stuck in the tar baby. He pushed and he pulled, but the more he tried to get unstuck up, the stucker up he got. Soon, Brer Rabbit is so stuck up he can't scarcely move his eyeballs. Now Brer Fox and Brer Bear come out the bushes, and they feel mighty good. They dance around and round Brer Rabbit, laughing and hollering fit to kill. We sure catched you this time, Brer Rabbit, says Brer Bear. You better say your prayers, Brer Rabbit, says Brer Fox, 'cause this is the very last day of your life. Brer Rabbit, he shiver and tremble, 'cause he was in a mighty bad fix, and he was mighty scared. But right then, he set his mind to working as to how to get himself out of that fix real quick. Brer Rabbit, says Brer Bear, you been bouncing around this neighborhood bossing everybody for a long time. Now I'm the boss, and I'm going to knock your head clean off. No, says Brer Fox, that's too easy and too quick. We got to make him suffer. Brer Rabbit, he say, you been sassing me, sticking your head into my business for years and years. Now I got you. I'm going to fix up a great big fire. Then when it's good and hot, I'm going to drop you and roast you right here in this very day. Now Brer Rabbit ain't really scared anymore, 'cause he got an idea as he's going to get loose. But he talked like he's the most scared rabbit in all this world. I don't care what you do with me, he says, pretending to shake and quake all over him. Just you don't fling me over these bushes into that there briar patch. Roast me just as hot as you please, but don't fling me into that there briar patch. Hold on a minute, says Brer Bear, tapping Brer Fox on the shoulder. It's going to be a lot of trouble to roast Brer Rabbit. First, we'll have to fetch a big pile of kindling wood. Brer Fox scratches his head. That's so. Well then, Brer Rabbit, I'm going to hang you. Hang me just as easy as you please, say Brer Rabbit, but please don't fling me into that there briar patch. It's going to be a lot of trouble to hang Brer Rabbit, says Brer Bear. First, we'll have to fetch a big long rope. That's so, says Brer Fox. Well then, Brer Rabbit, I'm going to drown you. Drown me just as easy deep as you please, say Brer Rabbit. But please, please don't fling me into that there briar patch. It's going to be a lot of trouble there. Drown Brer Rabbit, says Brer Bear. First, we'll have to carry him way down to the river. Well, that's so, says Brer Fox. Well, Brer Rabbit, I expect the best way is to skin you. Come on, Brer Bear, let's get started. Skin me, say Brer Rabbit, pull out my ears, snatch off my legs, and chop off my tail. But please, 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 Brer Fox and Brer Bear, don't fling me into that there briar patch. Now Brer Bear sort of grumbled. Wait a minute, Brer Fox. It ain't going to be much fun to skin Brer Rabbit, 'cause he ain't scared of being skinned. But he sure is scared of that there briar patch, say Brer Fox. And that's just where he gonna go. This the end of Brer Rabbit. With that, he yanked Brer Rabbit off the tar baby, and he fling him, kerblam, right into the middle of the briar patch. Well, sir, there was a considerable flutter in the place where Brer Rabbit struck those briar bushes. Ooh, ow, ouch, he yelled. He screeched and he squalled. The ruckus and the hullabaloo was awful. Then, by and by, the ooh and the ow and the ouch come only in a weak, tired whisper, like Brer Rabbit really going to die. Brer Fox and Brer Bear, they listen and grin. Then they shake hands and they slap each other on the back. Brer Rabbit ain't going to be sassy no more. Brer Rabbit ain't going to be bossy no more. Brer Rabbit ain't going to do nothing no more. This is the end. Brer Rabbit is dead. But right then, Brer Fox and Brer Bear hear a scuffling amongst the leaves, way at the outer end of the briar patch. And lo and behold, who do they see scrambling out from the bushes, frisky as a cricket, but Brer Rabbit himself. Brer Rabbit, whistling and singing and combing the last bit of tar out of his mustaches with a piece of the briar bush. Howdy, Brer Fox and Brer Bear, he holler. I told you and I told you not to fling me in that there briar patch. That's the place in all this world I love the very best. That briar patch is the place where I was born. With that, he pranced away, lippity-clippity, laughing and laughing till he can't laugh no more. The end.